game. He was pretty keen to get any of it yet.
Quite surprisingly, his brother, I think, playing in the middle now too, Bruce.
Kicked the first goal of the game, Darren Jarman. There's Christian to half-back. Robran goes with Starcevic. Platten got a high tackle, free kick.
Platten's stats good. Coming up for kick number 8.
Had a terrific first quarter, quiet second term, didn't he? He was the outstanding player in the first term.
There's a free kick against John Gastev for over the shoulder, and Johnny Platten.
Starcevic fell on his leg as they were going down.
And that right leg caught up underneath him.
Just call it a dead leg when we were a kid. Same with you, Dennis? You a kid at the same time I was?
A little before, I think, Bruce, but I don't remember dead leg.
Well, here's Anderson from 60 metres. Hall sets himself with Christian. It goes to ground. Still Hall with a chance. Run down by Winmar. Caught holding it.
Well,
sorry.
He did take the defenders on, Bruce, and had it for a fair while, and I don't think he got rid of it legitimately.
Winmar.
Bairstow, as Bairstow gets another chance.
Bairstow around the outer side. It bounces in no man's land out there. Crashing through is Jarman. Darren Jarman going down towards half-forward. He's had a bounce. Bacon goal square. Zanotti is going back. It's wide of the mark. Modra leads him in the race to the pocket. It's still in. This will be interesting. Zanotti, good pickup. Andrew Jarman's on the ground, hence the roar. Here's Winmar again at half-back. Plays on. Worsfold confronted by the man just on the ground. The kick goes from Worsfold towards the wing. Back goes Anderson. Good tackle. Ball jarred loose. No. Just fell to the ground according to the umpire, and Anderson should have tried to kick it. So Gastev gets the free.
Gastev pinning the arms there.
Robran almost a juggled mark. Plenty of time to assess the situation. Gets it away to Beckley. A very high kick back towards midfield. Anderson the flyer. Knocked away by Starcevic. Headed towards the boundary line, McGuinness. And it bounces out of bounds. Just forward of right half back for South Australia.
Platten's leg. And being treated. Max will be down there in a moment to tell us how John Platten's chances are, what his chances are of recovery for this match. McGuinness's kick up towards half-forward. Wilson back, started on the interchange. Untidy. He'll be really disappointed with that.
Well, it was good shepherding also provided by Scotty Waters, so he could have got around onto his right foot, Bruce. He had plenty of time.
Francis's kick. Modra went very early. No free kick against him. Andrew Jarman put the tackle on Modra. Clever to Jarman, and Bradley kicks it.
Passes it straight to Worsfold, who swings it towards half-forward. Heady drops a mark he normally would have taken. This is Bairstow inside the 50, settles, goes Goldwood. Going back is Rowe, clever mark Wanganeen. Hasn't seen much of the ball. This will be only his second possession. He's right on the goal line, the youngster. He turns 20 in a fortnight, a remarkable player. On the outer side, Hart paddles it towards the boundary line. Lewis in pursuit, it's out of bounds and will be thrown in. Forward of right centre wing for Western Australia, who trail by 10 points. On a cold night in Adelaide. Starcevic and Robran. The latter wins it down. McGuinness with his pocket pinch. Starcevic hand passes towards half forward. Heady sockers off the ground, or did he? Was it Hart? Interesting one. Heady will get the free as we go down to Max Stevens.
John Platten has a slight ankle injury. He's just been for a run. The doctor's had a look at it, and the doctor, Brian Sando, has assured me that if required, he'll be coming back onto the ground.
Good news for South Australia, and the Hawthorn fans no doubt pretty happy with that as well. Heady from about 55 metres. Centering kick. Leslie in the front spot. Good stretch. Nice mark. Was in the box seat all the way to McGuinness from the back pocket. Kick to McKay is a good one. McKay takes it at half back. One of South Australia's best in the first half. 8 and 6. Centre wing, Hall. Christian just a little shove. Got rid of Hall. Happy with that. It's been a pretty good duel, this one. Christian's had some touches. Hall's been effective. Centre wing, Leslie went with Jakovic. McKay at the back again. Very, very good. Always seems to have time, doesn't he? Obbs intercepted that one from McDermott. McKay. Well, maybe too much time that time. Matera. Oh, have a look at that. Just weaved his way between them. Then Bairstow chips it towards Lewis. Good spoil. It was a slow kick Here's Bradley. Modra, or Andrew Jarman in the front spot. Didn't quite get to Modra. They've got some numbers here, South Australia. Modra should provide the chair. Shepherd, and Hall ran over the top of it with the free kick coming back to Modra.
Well, the pass to Lewis wasn't all that good coming from Bairstow. Setting up this chance, it was.
There's a sole West Australian on the outer side, and he won't fox the ball.
Seacamp. Modra with 3 first-half goals. Robram, the target. Good mark. Gee, had to be accurate. Had to get there in a hurry. Starcevic holding him up 50 metres.
Well, he held him for a long time. And this will put him just about right on the edge of the square.
A couple of Collingwood mates there. Starcevic and Francis.
Yes, well, the umpire very generous with this one, in fact. He's taking him right to the goal line.
Well, it's given him 60 and a half, hasn't it?
It has. And it's a good mark. He guarded that well there, Matthew Robran. And turned his body well.
Goal. So's Modra, almost. Zanotti, who's stuck to his guns well. It's been an interesting duel, but 5 goals is a very fine reward for anyone on a night like tonight, where it's a bit slippery. Grenvold's come on to Russell. Holding him up was Lewis. Russell decides to take on Lewis, then goes short to Jarman. Now Grenvold on his left foot. Andrew Jarman in the box seat. Might have found a bit of confidence here tonight. He mentioned before the game that he'd been a little bit down on confidence.
Yes, he did, Bruce. He didn't seem all happy with the way things were going for him this year.
Good night to wear a long sleeve jumper too, isn't it, Bernie? It's so cold. Jarman, who's kicked one. And has he squeezed it in? No, he's hit the post. So 1-1 for Jarman. Remembering he gave Bradley a couple of goals in that third quarter. 18-9, 11-4. And you always said Max Stevens was a good judge, Dennis.
He's terrific, isn't he? Uncanny. Here's Seacamp kicking towards the outer side. Through the hands of Christian. Should have been a trip. It's a free kick. Anderson is getting the free on the outer side as we go down to Max.
Unfortunately for the West Coast Eagles and Western Australia, John Worsfold has a hamstring strain.
Yes, bad news for the Eagles. Robran comes off to a hero's welcome. There's the Eagles and WA skipper looking very disconsolate. This young man looking very happy, and I'm sure words of congratulations in that phone call from Graham Corns on high. Hines gets it down. Andrew Jarman tries to track it through the pack. Seacamp stood his ground in front. And a whistle and a ball up about 15 metres out from South Australia's attacking goal. 18-9 to 11-4. South Australia in control and eyeing a berth in the final. Seacamp, untidy hand pass, but Zanotti with plenty of time pulls it back towards half back. That was interesting. Allen's got it. Back to Zanotti. WA don't look too good at the present time. Kick towards the wing. Heady was up over Wilson. Fisted away by McKay. Well done there by McDermott. Releases Francis. Modra got behind the defence. And he's marked it about 10 metres out.
Well, in contrast, Dennis, South Australia very sure of their ball handling. The hand passing tonight, 103 hand passes to South Australia, 54 handballs to Western Australia. The kicks 164 to 148. So miles in front with the possessions.
Modra going at number 6. And he's at the post. 18-10 to 11-4, so almost double the scoring shots. Pretty true indication now, certainly since half-time.
12 scoring shots to 3 since half-time. Great difference there, and showing on the board. Zanotti goes wide. Lewis, good stretch, nice mark. Came off the interchange. Hasn't impacted. Centre wing. Grenvold at the back. Came on in the start of this final terms. Had 2 or 3 touches already. Danger, Leslie. Diving mark. Again centering for Anderson. Chance though for Seacamp to run him down. Anderson, well played. Bradley. Well, 3 ex-Port Adelaides combining there. Bradley stops, props, waits, got himself into a bit of trouble, fell to Francis.
Well, there's luck for you, isn't it?
A fortune.
Well, I suppose, Bruce, if you're prepared to run and get into position as the South Australian side is at the moment, playing at the top of their confidence, things do fall your way because they're getting the numbers there.
Well, what he was doing was running for the handball anyway, wasn't he? Which could have came, and Francis has given that a real ride and put it straight through.
Not a particularly good kick in. Jakovic gets it to Buick, and the sharpshooter puts it through. Well done by Jakovic. Collision with Anderson just a few minutes ago. Anderson bleeding from the nose as a result. Hetty, forward of the wing then, kicks inside the 50. Wanganeen came hard at it. Waiting in front, Glenn Jakovic. Over the ball, slaps it out. Leslie, just deprived of that goal moments ago, slaps it towards the boundary. Hart, nicely done. Gets away from Allen. It's almost siren time. There it is. It's all over. And South Australia will go on to play Victoria in the State of Origin final. Interesting first half, but South Australia putting their stamp on this game in the second half and drawing away. So 19-13, 127 to Western Australia's 14-7, 91. David Hines, an influential player in the second half as we go down to Max Stevens.
Tony Francis, congratulations. I mean, a real team effort there tonight, and the half-forward line it just sort of dominated throughout.
Yeah, it's a fantastic effort by all the boys. We just plugged away all night, and fortunately we came out winners.
State of Origin football, it's still alive and well. A little bit of criticism in the papers, etc., that maybe players play for their club, and that's what it's all about. But it was evident tonight that the South Australians gave it 100%.
Yeah, it's a terrific honour to play for your state. It's very, very important, and I'm sure all the fellas out there look very, very forward to putting on a Guernsey.
Graham Corn's preparation, did he sort of push that fact?
Yeah, he did. As you know, Cornsey's a South Australian through and through, and it's an honour to represent your state, and he put that forward to the boys tonight.
And Victoria on Saturday?
Yeah, they're a very, very good side, but we're here for the task, and I'm very, very confident we'll do very, very well against them.
OK, Tony Francis, thanks for talking with us.
Tony Francis, Collingwood's best and fairest in 91, drafted from Norwood in 88, 19 possessions tonight, very lively. And as I said towards the end, the longer it went, the better he got. Got a little more time on the ball with the absence of John Platten. But South Australia still with a job in front of them. The big winners.